Hello, I am Brandon Birtcher, President of Birtcher Development and Investments. You know, there are only a few in our industry who have had or will be leaving a lasting legacy. Real estate development and investment is a risky undertaking, requiring the deployment of dozens of disciplines that will be impacted by the cycles of incoming and outgoing political and economic tides. This interview series is to document a variety of life perspectives as seen from the top, so that current and future real estate leaders might benefit from the wisdom and legacy they will be leaving. Now, please enjoy this month's Legacy Leader.
Don't focus on what is negative currently. Don't dwell on the past. Just now look to the future to determine best ways you can to make the right steps and to be successful in what is a constantly changing environment. You have to understand it, and you have to look for ways to mitigate the downside associated with it, and look for ways to essentially take advantage of it in the future. I think moving forward today in this environment, you have to look to blue water strategies in order to separate yourself from the rest of the crew, the rest of the herd, the rest of the red tide that's out there. Today, for me, when I look at blue water, I look at trying to find an area where nobody else is, and I think that's getting back to basics in the real estate business. It's going to be taking it back to a more simple model, a more simple manner, a method of investing, and a more traditional manner of method of investing that would allow for better risk-adjusted returns with lower risk. I think for young people entering the business, the best thing that they can do for themselves is to find a mentor. When I meet young people, I oftentimes discourage them from attempting to get into some sort of training role within a large corporate entity. If you have the opportunity to identify and work with an individual who is in himself a leader in the industry, and that sees you as an important part of his business and his growth and development of his business, he'll find ways to give you more and more responsibility, and you will grow exponentially within the context of a small environment making important decisions than you will within a large corporate environment being a small piece of a bigger picture. I think the new administration has to address a couple of things, not necessarily just one. I think first and foremost, as we all see today in the news and the like, any new administration is going to have to address the credit environment. As part of that, they're going to have to address reform related to the rating agencies and their involvement in structured product and in the capital markets in general. Once we get that confidence back in the system and we get a system that works again as it relates to providing credit and flow of funds in the market, a lot of stress will be alleviated.